So, it happened. Inter Miami, Messi, has been defeated. And this is kind of an insane thing to happen because when I look at the stats of this match, it's just nuts. Like Miami should have won this match. Uh, Looking at everything, they should have. They should have won. Should have happened, but they didn't. Atlanta did the impossible. They stopped Messi Mania in its tracks and beat Inter Miami 3-2. Now, this is something that's kind of like interesting to me because now going forward, regardless if Atlanta makes it or not, there is a level of people invested in MLS that are going to be like, Atlanta are the heroes. they're gonna look at that and they're gonna be like, Atlanta did what people wanted them to do. People in particular who saw Inter Miami as the villains, and there were people that did. I kind of did. But anyway, but I went into that thinking, Miami won the Supporters Shield. They're obviously going to win the MLS Cup. That makes sense. That's what's going to happen. They're really good right now. And then Atlanta showed up. And yeah, they showed up. So from the start, this whole thing is rough. Rojas wins a goal, 17th minute, and then from there it's like, up, here we go. Miami's about to just take off with this thing. And then Atlanta gets 2 goals in the 19th and 21st minute. It's begun. The fall of Messi has begun. Or has it? We get in the 65th minute, Messi scores a goal here. We're like, all right, well, that makes sense. That tracks. He is the best player in the world. He is the GOAT. Everything about it just makes sense from here. I'm sure he's going to get another one, and Miami will be through. Miami did not go through. Salas scores in the 76th minute for Atlanta, sealing Miami's fate for the season. It's nuts. It's insane. And there will be Messi fans who will be probably a little heartbroken. There will be Miami fans who will be a little heartbroken. But Atlanta, you're sitting in the high seat now. Now everybody's looking at you. Now everybody's kind of got their eyebrow raised to like, where was this Atlanta during the regular season? Why did it take so long? Well, to be honest, if we look back at Atlanta's previous matches against Miami, they've kind of been... Nope, that's not what I want. They've kind of been a thorn in Miami's side the entire season. So in a weird way, this kind of makes sense. Let's see. Inter Miami on the 18th here. Boom. Draw. Let's see when they played again. Inter Miami, boom. They won. They beat Miami the first meeting of the season, and then they drew in the second, and then they eliminated Miami from the competition. Now, that is football drama at its best right there. Like, it's perfect. It's the perfect storyline. You have the team that's not doing so good, that's struggling, but for some reason, they seem to have Miami's number. and it's amazing to watch. It's great. This is why MLS is so good. You never know who is going to come out on top in the end. It doesn't matter if, you know, you have the greatest player in the world on your team. If the rest of that team can't compete, and Miami can, and can't keep it together through the playoffs, which they can, stuff's going to happen and it's going to get crazy. Like, I don't expect, I'm a Minnesota United fan, but I honestly don't expect Minnesota United to get that far into the playoffs. We haven't been nearly consistent enough. By all rights, Salt Lake probably should have knocked us out, but they didn't. We beat them in both matches. And, you know, now Minnesota's playing the Galaxy next. But yeah, this is kind of nuts. Seeing seeing that Atlanta United dropped Inter Miami and put like a wall in front of Messi Mania. Now, I'm sure Miami will bounce back next season. They're a good team. Even without Messi, they're a really good team. So, this is just MLS doing what MLS does. And, yeah, you can criticize it. Maybe the playoffs are too long, whatever. But, yeah, no, this is kind of great. I didn't watch the match, unfortunately. I was working. But it was really interesting getting home and seeing all of my soccer friends just going nuts because Atlanta had defeated Inter Miami, the team that were supposed to be the chosen ones of the MLS. And yeah, football's fun. I like this. This is great.